Hello, wrestling fans. This is Kenny Commons here of Chillin' with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com. We're one of the proud sponsors of Hooligan Championship Wrestling's upcoming double event, Hooligan Uprising and Elevation. You can get two events one night on January 18th, 2025 at the Evansville National Guard Armory. And my first guest is a Evansville native, and he'll be making his HCW in-ring debut that same night. DD Jinks
That
is
is
joining
right.
me. How's it
Mm,
going?
it's going good, man. And that's right. Your grandma's favorite wrestler, DD Jinks. She's forking over all that money right now.
Man, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good. Since Granny's paying for everything, it's giving me this time to strategize, to study, and look what it's given me. I'm walking in two different companies, and I've walked out with two different straps.
Yeah, man. Yeah, speaking of straps, you got one, the championship there, Elite Pro Wrestling Championship, I believe.
I did.
Uh,
That is the Odyssey of Elite Championship.
Gotcha. So you are a few weeks in as champion. How does it feel, man, to have that strap in particular?
I've got to say, man, it feels pretty good, especially with coming into EPW this year. It was an unsanctioned match. So my first match in EPW was actually for that title. Came up a little short. But for that to cap off at the end of the year, EPW, to crown me holding that means everything.
Hey, whatever you got to do, man, get that championship, end the year right. You know what I'm saying? That's hard work, man. That's dedication, and that's just putting on a show. So I'm very excited to meet you in person at HCW. So let's get into that. How you feeling? It's very rare that most wrestlers get a chance to wrestle in the hometown. So this is your first time in for HCW. How you feeling? Getting an opportunity, one of your first shows of 2025, and it's in your hometown.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good. The confidence is definitely up and going. Uh, with the wins keep piling up, like I'm saying, but the competition at Hooligan, I've got to say, it's up there, man. It's definitely gonna be testing my skills in the ring, and it's gonna be pushing me to the next level.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is a double event. So it's definitely a can't miss event. Make sure y'all check that out. A lot of good talent on the card, a lot of wrestlers that's going to be putting on some shows. So I see you are going to be at the Hooligan Uprising card, and you will be going up against a fellow Evansville native, Mr. Tommy Davis, that evening.
As far as
Um,
Tommy Davis and his technical capabilities, man, that's what I'm most excited to show off.
yeah,
Challenging
so
mine against his.
yeah, that's definitely going to be a good match, and I'm definitely looking forward to that in particular. So you've had an incredible year. You traveled, you really getting yourself out there, uh, and how would you describe your year overall with everything you've been able to do this year?
Just the growth that I've been able to show in the last year, the willingness that I put out that I want to do this, that I take this serious. This is my craft, and no one's going to take that from me.
There you have it, man. So, with that being said, man, you got any favorite matches, favorite memories, favorite moments that stood out to you other than winning the championships, of course?
I've Mickey Midas in the last few months, man. I've had some back and forths with him, and we each time we've stepped in the ring now, there's been some chemistry in there, and we've put on some stellar matches. And we have one coming up on the 14th in Evansville. And I'm really excited about that one as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, talk about your background, you getting into wrestling. How did this start off for you?
So Evansville natives, most of them know wrestling from the Coliseum.
Yeah.
If that's where you went and watched wrestling every Wednesday night, that's where my family took me. That's where like I said, it's where I fell in love with wrestling. Flash forward to 2016 time frame. CCW is running, and Alistair Fear was in charge of the company and the training. He put out that he was looking for new trainees. So obviously, that my interest was piqued. I took the calling, made the phone call to him, and just took off from there. There
So
was some
yeah,
training between him and Jimmy Felcher, Shank Barzini.
some good talent there. A lot of good talent. Evansville, for what people tell me, has a very storied history of wrestling, just
Oh
dating back
goodness, man.
to many years. I've always felt Evansville like, obviously it's one of those cities, man, with so much heritage to wrestling. And you being the native, you got to see it up close from a younger age all the way to now, man. Talk about the importance of Evansville with its story, history, and wrestling.
Um, when you think about Evansville and just who's who, anybody that's in wrestling or you've seen on TV has been through that Coliseum. Like this was Lawler's town back in the '80s. Like Lawler could do no wrongs in that ring. That Coliseum was filled. Everyone was a Lawler mark, man. It was people still talk about Lawler in Evansville. Between him, Dundee, Jeff Jarrett, and Jeff Jarrett's dad, him running the Coliseum. Uh, Andre the Giant's even been through there. The Road Warriors. Back in the day, when you used to go down to the Coliseum in the locker room, there was a wall, and everyone signed had that signature, man. And unfortunately, Evansville's going through some revamps and in the Coliseum and stuff like that right now. And we got some updates that was painted over. And wrestling, everyone's fighting to make sure wrestling can still go on the Coliseum, but it's up in question right now with the revamps that's going on.
Yeah, it's understandable. Like venues like that, they go through renovations, they go through rebuilds, and I find it, man, like this is why it's important for all the die-hearted Evansville wrestling fans to check out a show like HCW
Oh,
or
exactly, because they
CCW.
bring that vibe and feel
Yeah.
from the Coliseum right there in front of you.
Yes, and you get an intimate feel.
Oh, exactly.
Um,
The wrestling that you expect to see from there, that's what you get out of Hooligan. The shows that they've put out are top quality.
yeah. So shout out to Aaron, shout out to Thomas, shout out to everybody that's put it together. It's a new organization, new promotion. That's definitely on the come up, and I'm looking forward to see it grow and flourish any more. So now that you are part of HCW, definitely, I know you got your, you love to capture championships, obviously.
Oh, goodness.
I know you're gonna keep a closer eye on that championship match between Shane Mercer and a fellow Evansville native, Matt Diesel. So, do
That's
you have your eyes sight for that ACW championship at some point 2025, perhaps?
that's definitely on the radar. But that match in itself is definitely going to have my eyes glued to it. Maybe some curtain peeking for sure, because I mean that's going to be lined out to be one of the matches of the night. Besides mine, of course.
Oh yeah, so I'm familiar with both guys. I see them here in Kentucky. Two constant talent men got steals a show wherever they go. So I'm excited. And shout out to ACW. Like this is their third event. And he said, you know what? One's not enough. Let's go with two shows on one night. Let's give them two for one. Have you ever been a part of a promotion that does two separate shows on the same night?
I can't say that I have, and to be able to give that to the fans for one prize, and we're going to be on the Independent Wrestling Network, like it's pretty exciting deal to be part of.
Yeah, so man, that's fun. That's definitely gonna pique people's interest. First row seats are already sold out
Yeah, and
as
the second row is
expected.
like down to like 20 or something now
Yeah. So I mean, you better get those tickets
because they
because
are going.
they're gonna go. And we are looked slightly over a month away to this Dolby event. So and check out this man, DD Jinks, man, going up against Tommy Davis, one on one. Check out all the talent, check out all the stars. Plenty of Evans. It's gonna be a well represented Evansville show, man, with plenty of Evansville natives on
Oh, we're
both
showing up and
cards.
showing out for sure.
Yeah, so we definitely looking at the new crop, the next crop of Evansville wrestling at its finest. So please check out the show if you're in the area. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell your family members, tell anybody, tell the grandmas. You know,
Oh, you gotta tell the grannies. You gotta
tell the
tell the
grannies.
grannies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gonna love Dee Dee and the
Oh, the
mustache.
grannies love DD.
Yeah, they gonna dig the stash, man. That's your money maker right there,
Oh,
man.
they every time, man, it gets them to smile. We know it.
Oh man, like man, I'm just gonna say, fellas, you got your woman next to you at the show that Diddy's on, take
Woo!
her of her calls. For
And
Ted.
flashing granny's money while I'm at it.
Oh man, that's gonna be a show, man. That's gonna be quite a show. So we get into the last few weeks of 2024. Um, Talk about some upcoming shows you have coming up outside of HCW. Where can they find you?
A few more shows in Evansville. There is Demolition Pro Wrestling, where I am the heavyweight champion. There's also Who Wrestling in Evansville. There's Chaos, and there's also over in Illinois. It's not too far of a drive. You got Strictly Insane Pro Wrestling, where you can find me. And as of today, I finished my physical and my paperwork to send off to Kentucky. So first
Ooh,
of the year, you're going to be seeing DD Jinks debut in Kentucky.
hey, breaking news right there, man. DD Jinks is coming to the Kentucky, my neck of the woods. So all you Kentucky promoters out there, y'all know what to do. Get in
Yes, sir.
contact with DD, uh, get the booking, and he'll come through. I got some suggestions. You know, I think if I've seen you Generation X Pro Wrestling. I know you shared one of the posts recently. There's
I've got my eyes set on some places for sure.
yeah, yeah. So definitely go check out DD Jinx, man, at these shows. Please support independent wrestling. Independent wrestling just continues to thrive. It's because of guys like DD, man. Like he's entertaining, charismatic. He got the shenanigans that
And
there,
those fans that show up drive that to the roof, man. Like it means so much when those fans come out, the booing, the hating, it just drives it that much more. So when you
So
show up, it means so much to us.
so let me ask you about the fan interaction because you know fans, you know how fans can be. You know,
Oof.
you don't even have
They let
to.
you know about it.
Yeah. So, with that being said, sir, has there ever been a moment in your career where maybe a fan have gotten too far with you, and you're doing your job, you're a performer, you just teasing them, you're saying things here and there. Like, has there been a moment when a fan has said something that maybe he or she went too far?
There's been some there's been some words before about doing some activities with Granny, that's for sure. And that's definitely made me a little red faced and had to get security between us. Um, that was riled up over in Illinois, man. Those fans over there. Woo, they push some buttons, that's for sure.
Yeah,
The ones
man.
in Evansville, though, man, they can test them too now.
Yeah, I mean, Illinois. It doesn't even have to be Chicago. It's just Illinois.
Well,
That's a
you just say
that's
Illinois.
yeah. So just I mean, don't fan base don't play. You know
No, they don't.
they don't play at all. So that's yeah, man. By the end of the day, man, they just getting their money's worth. They want to be close to the talent. They want to get close to the action. They're getting what they want, even if
Well,
it.
exactly. That's why I try and bring it to them, whether that's me talking trash or bringing my opponent and whooping them right in front of them. I bring that action right there.
Oh man, that's got to be satisfying. Like when the fans hating on you and you getting the best of your opponent,
Oh goodness,
giving
yeah, because it's all right there in your hands, man.
yeah, like man, I see. Here's the thing: I've always thought of wrestlers as puppet masters because you definitely control the fans. Got them at the palm of the hand, control get
Oh,
their
that's exactly
emotions.
it. That's
So
exactly it.
that has to be satisfying, especially for heels in particular.
Oh,
Like I'm hurting your favorite. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
there's not a thing you can do.
Nothing. Just sit your butt down, pay your ticket, eat your hot dog or
Say
something.
exactly. You paid to see me.
Yes. So where can people find you on social media, man?
You can find me on Facebook, DD Jinks. On Instagram, you can follow me on Snap. But all my accounts are under DD Jinks. DE Jinks.
All right, man. Go check him out. He's got some few shows left in 2024, and then he's gonna get things rolling in 2025. You'll see him in Indiana, you see him in Illinois, and as he pointed out, he will be making his way to Kentucky at some point. So just follow him on all the social media accounts, and he'll let y'all know when and where you can see him do what he does best.
Kenny,
So
2025 is looking bright.
hey man, with this energy you got, bro, I'm looking forward to see you at HCW 101 with Tommy Davis.
Oh,
So it
I'm
is
looking
going to
forward
be
to it, man. I'm training hard.
Hooligan,
Oh man, you have no
Hool,
idea.
Hooligan Uprising and Elevation Saturday, January the 18th, 2025. Two events on one night. I mean, if there was a place you wanted to go in that area, that's
Yeah,
the place
cancel
to
your
go.
events. Be here. Be there.
Yeah. Yeah, two shows in one night. And it's for the price of one admission. Like, ain't no other promoter doing that.
And the talent
Especially,
that's on this card that you're getting for $8, it's a bananas of a deal.
yes, yes, it is, man. So DD, great chatting with you on the show, man. Continued success with you. For the remainder of this year, 2025 and beyond. I look forward to meeting you in person on January, and definitely looking forward to seeing you here in Kentucky in 2025. Thank you for your time, and happy holidays to you, man.
Happy holidays, Kenny. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you. You have a good night.
You as well.
All right. All right.